In today's video, I am so excited to share with all of you 3 hormone healing smoothies. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here in my space, we focus on all things healthy living as I am a functional and holistic nutritionist. So over the years, I frequently say that there are certain videos on my channel that I call like breakout videos that tend to get a ton of engagement and response. And hormone healing smoothies has been that for me over the last 3 to 4 years. So this is actually a part 3 to this series because I have filmed 2 other of these videos. I will have those linked for you in the description box down below so that you can check those out after today's video. It is truly one of my biggest passions to bring healthy living and healthy eating to your home and into your kitchen in a really attainable, delicious, and fun way. I want healthy eating and healthy living to be something that you actually look forward to doing. So for the 3 smoothies that we're focusing on in today's video, we're going to be really working with our endocrine system to ensure that we're lowering our inflammation, that we're nourishing our digestive system because that is oh so important to our overall hormone health. Likewise, that we're really driving in those vitamins and minerals to help elevate those levels to get us in a really beautiful place. Our first smoothie is the Zesty Detox Power Smoothie. And so for this smoothie, we are focusing on bringing in, as I mentioned, a ton of different nutrients. So we have romaine lettuce here. And while I know romaine lettuce is oftentimes thought as one of the less powerful greens because it's not as dark in color as your kale or your spinach, but romaine lettuce is very rich in folate, and we know folate is incredible for our endocrine system. It's also very high in water content, and so the hydration in here is going to, of course, help hydrate us from a cellular level, but that hydration paired with the fiber is going to help sustain our blood sugar levels. I'm always trying my best, of course, to layer on ingredients that taste together, but that also work synergistically really beautifully in our body. So this one does bring a little bit of the heat, so you can always reduce the jalapeños or you can omit them completely and substitute for ginger. That would be a great alternative. You also could do the juice of 2 lemons instead, and because we use the celery and the romaine, it does give us that little bit of froth. You can always stir that in, but I like the froth. It gives me like that smoothie latte vibe. Also, if you're somebody who likes a very cold smoothie, you could go ahead and add in ice cubes as well when you're blending. But this one is so yum. This one is so bright and so delicious. And I like the warmth of the jalapeños again, but I like spicy spritzers. I like spice in our food. This one is incredible on a morning when you're waking up. Maybe you're feeling a little bit blah, or you're not feeling quite as energized. Let me tell you, when you finish this one, you're going to have some pep in your step. It's also great as a little afternoon pick-me-up. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon when I'm filming this video, and this is going to be the ideal little pick-me-up this afternoon. Before we jump into our next smoothie, I wanted to let you know that I am so excited to be collaborating and partnering with Happy Mammoth on today's video. You have most likely seen the Happy Mammoth products all over your For You page, and that is because the quality and effectiveness of these products has honestly completely blown me away. So as we're speaking about hormone healing smoothies, there's so much that goes into the nutritional profile of foods that we are consuming on a daily basis to help our body produce happy, healthy hormones. But as I say, with the lemon ginger tonic, what we do first thing in the morning to get our body really revved up for the day to ensure that we do have this beautiful circulation of hormones starts with our digestive system and our liver health. Our liver plays a massive role in over 500 physiological mechanical processes in the body. And while it does a beautiful job at detoxing, oftentimes our very busy modern lifestyle can most definitely get in the way and create a little bit of backup and even bog things down quite a bit. That's why I am so excited, because I've been trying out the Estro Control from Happy Mammoth for the last 3.5 weeks, and I am beyond impressed. Estrogen is one of those hormones that can get a really bad rap. But here's the thing with estrogen. We need healthy levels of estrogen in our body, and those phytoestrogens that we can sometimes hold on to if our detox pathways are bogged down, those phytoestrogens can wreak a little bit of havoc. And that's where Estro Control has been a beautiful tool in my toolkit, because it works with our body to really open up those detox pathways through the liver and create a beautiful balance of estrogen through its 3-phase approach, which is a really smart and unique delivery system. The first phase of the Estro Control is the bioactive complex, and then we have the second phase, which is the neutralization complex, and the third phase, which is of course the elimination complex. So through the 3 different phases, it works with our body to create that really beautiful estrogen metabolization and helps us create this beautiful detox pathways through our liver and our liver function. Utilizing Estro Control can help with PMS symptoms. It can reduce bloating. It's even been shown to be very effective during perimenopause, which I know so many of you have reached out to me with questions on perimenopause. This is a beautiful tool for exactly that phase of life. And like with the smoothies that we're making today, when we bring in the right nutrients, ingredients, and supplementation to our diet, it just helps us feel like the best version of us. And when you feel like a better version of you, you of course have a better mood stability, you have higher levels of energy, and you just have a more overall positive outlook on life, because you're not dealing with that hormonal roller coaster, whether it is throughout the day or during different phases of our cycle throughout the month. You can go ahead and use my code Jessica10 to save 10% on your order of Estro Control, but I wanna know from you in the comment section down below if you've given any of their products a try. I have been completely blown away. And if you're a subscriber of my channel, you hear me speak about gut and liver health being the cornerstone of having happy, healthy hormones. And so to bring Estro Control into my toolkit has been something that has been honestly really exciting. So let me know in the comment section down below if you've given any of the Happy Mammoth products a try, and then go ahead and use that discount code Jessica10 to save. Okay girls, so we have our second smoothie. This is the Grapefruit Glow, and this was going to be extremely creamy and bright and going to have a little bit of subtle nuttiness taste to it because of the ground flax seeds. I absolutely adore this smoothie. So grapefruits are beautiful for our hormones and endocrine system because they are loaded with vitamin C and fiber. Then likewise, we have spinach, which is also a beautiful source of vitamin C, iron, and magnesium. And I like to pair the spinach together with citrus fruit because it helps you absorb the iron in the leafy greens. Then we have an abundance of parsley because I love parsley for its detoxification properties. So just like the Estro Control that we were speaking about, we really want to open up those detox pathways, which is why that supplement, the effectiveness of it is honestly so spot on and smart. But we can do this with things like food to support the supplement as well. So of course, when we support our body's detoxification processes through things like spinach and cilantro and all of these beautiful ingredients, when we blend them up in a smoothie, it's a really great way to purify our blood and also the digestive system. Then we added in some healthy fats in the form of half of an avocado, and then of course ground flax seeds, which I believe is one of the top 2 to 3 most nutrient dense foods on the planet, especially for us women. I love to throw ground flax seeds in salads, in smoothies, in soups, you name it. They help balance those phytoestrogens that we spoke about earlier when we were talking about ester control. They also are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids as well. Then we're gonna blend all of this together with half a cup of grapefruit juice and half a cup of coconut water. I don't think I could have portioned that any better. It made 2 perfect smoothies, and as you can see from the texture, it is so rich and creamy from that half of avocado. Now, if you're not somebody, I was thinking this as I was blending it together, if you're not somebody who likes grapefruit or parsley, this probably isn't the smoothie for you, but you could always substitute out grapefruit for oranges. I know some people don't love grapefruit, so you could just replace that with oranges and a little bit of freshly squeezed orange juice. And that would also taste beautiful with the parsley. But I love grapefruit, especially it is the middle of February and they are bountiful and in season right now. And this one smells so delicious, and I love the color and mainly the texture, because with that avocado and adding in those ground flax seeds, it gives a real rich smoothness to such a bright, beautiful smoothie. This next smoothie is the apricot strawberry smoothie, and I think it's so important to have a few of these type of recipes you'll see here in a second in your back pocket, because oftentimes I'll show smoothies using all of these beautiful fresh ingredients, which I love a smoothie with beautiful fresh ingredients. But sometimes maybe it's the end of the week and we need to get to the grocery store, or we've just gotten back from vacation and we don't have a ton of fresh produce in our refrigerator, and we still want to nourish our hormones maybe after being out of town. And we look at the freezer and we think, what can I put together that will really help my body in the detoxification process? And this is a smoothie for that. So this is just using frozen produce. So we have half a cup here of frozen rice cauliflower. Then I have frozen pineapple and frozen strawberry in this bowl. I have dried apricots, which are a beautiful source of fiber for that elimination process for estrogen that we spoke about earlier. Likewise, we have, of course, some ground flax seeds. Cruciferous vegetables, like many of the ingredients we've been talking about, are wonderful because they do really bring in that beautiful source of fiber. I know I sound like a broken record, but the importance of it is that it is extremely important, and it's something that we need to be conscious of even when we're pulling out ingredients from our freezer to throw together a really quick nutrient dense smoothie. So having things like frozen rice cauliflower, even frozen broccoli is one of my favorite go-tos in a smoothie, but having this will not only make it very creamy and whipped texture, but it will also help keep you full and satiated. And that insoluble fiber is beautiful for that elimination process for our digestive system, and then of course for our liver health as well. When we can bind to those phytoestrogens that are in our body and help the body process and pull them out, that's when that harmony really comes in to our overall hormone health. while we used ingredients from the freezer and pantry staples, this one tastes like a delicious dessert. I love this one. I have shown it on my channel before. Likewise, it is inside the Living Well membership area, my membership area, where I have all thousands of my recipes on there and weekly meal plans. This one has been a staple in my routine for 3 to 4 years. But the strawberries paired together with the apricots, the pineapple, the ground flax seeds, and of course, that rice cauliflower really just packs a punch. And then having the coconut water in there, it gives it such a beautiful and refreshing taste. I adore this one so very much. And I did want to show you guys that we can have these really beautiful alternatives that are just staples in our freezer. And it doesn't always have to involve washing all of your produce, getting it all out, throwing it in the blender. It can truly be as simple as grabbing these few things out of your freezer and tossing them into the blender. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you will give the Ester Control from Happy Mammoth a try. Again, I will have my link as well as my code for you in the description box down below, as well as the first pinned comment. And then let me know in the comment section, out of the 3 smoothies, which one you're most excited to try. And if you did enjoy today's video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video. And I hope to see you back here next Thursday.